What's up, guys? Day 2 in your strength and conditioning for boxing training. We have the same setup as we had yesterday. So 4 minutes of work, 1 minute breather in between 6 sets. And first up, we are going to go into our squats with the leg lift, which I couldn't quite figure out yesterday, but it is a squat here and a leg lift there. And we're going to be staying in this position, 10 reps there, and then we go straight into squat jumps. And that is our first set. Guys, just a little disclaimer here. My videos are unedited, raw, real. So some of the things that come out of my mouth are not, are not pre-planned. Things fly out before I've had a chance to think about it when I'm into my work sets, and so don't take anything to heart. Just keep pushing, keep working through. I'm here for your motivation and mine as well. I just want to support you on your journey and for you to know that I'm here with you guys, all right? So we have about 30 seconds for you to prepare yourself. Whatever you need to do here, I'm just gonna go here, bring one leg forward and swipe it down. And remember to check out that cool down, guys. I know some of the stretches you might think are not something that you particularly want to do, but you need to for your overall performance, for your recovery, and so you can really work to your potential. So remember, just 10 here and you're counting for yourself. Straight into those squat jumps when you're done. I hope you've got your sweat towel and your water bottle at the handy. If you need to come a little bit higher up, that's also fine. Just make sure you're lifting that leg as high as you can. We need to strengthen up our hip flexors, which help with our movements. Use your arms to get a little bit of momentum here. We'll be down for our next round. Nice deep breaths here. You might notice that my eye is pretty swollen today. It's just superficial. It's something that I've been dealing with for well over 6 months. It swells up and it affects my breathing more than anything. I've had 2 injections to try and fix it, and it doesn't seem to be working. So I don't want to go back and have another one. If I have to go to a specialist, that's what we'll do. Sometimes you have to do the things you don't want to for your greater good. I won't get into it right now, guys. You can follow me on socials if you want to learn more about me and find other content that you can make the use of. Woo! Keep pushing. So no matter what's going on, you need to just do the best you can. And do whatever you need to do. Keep those shoes off to make it through. Because we're winners. don't quit when it gets tough. Woo! Let's go, let's go. Come on. Push, push, push. Legs might be burning from yesterday. We did have quite a lot of leg work. And if you're doing strength sets alongside this as well as your runs, you are going to feel it, but that's the point. You have to push through the pain for the growth to get stronger. And if you can't do this, how are you going to get in the ring and fight? So we're not giving up here. 1 minute rest. Nice deep breaths, grab your water. Next up, we have plank jacks. So take it on down and kneeling walkouts. Okay, so we're going into plank jacks. Here, if you can, hands are coming up as well. And then you're gonna go down. So just imagine you've got your roller there, your ab roller, but you're using your hands to edge out. So start in a kneeling position, round up slightly, and then walk as far as you can. 10 of each there. All right. On that next beat, we jump straight into those plank jacks. Are you ready? I know you are. Let's go. Plank jacks. Bring the hands in if you can. Drop it down. You can be on all fours in an actual kneeling position for this. Arch up your back, so like you would with a rollout. You always want to kind of draw your core inwards and arch up your back slightly so that when you go out, the tension is not in your shoulders. So we're doing this exactly the same as we would with the ab roller. Walking it out, walking it in. This one is where you can bring your heart rate down, really slow it down and focus on that muscle engagement, mind-muscle connection, and go as far as you can. So if you can come all the way out, lovely, go there. And make sure you're arching up as you come back so you're engaging. You're engaged in that movement and go as fast as you can. Don't look at me and go at my pace, go at your own pace, okay? And the same thing applies to your boxing. When you jump in the ring for sparring or when you do go to fight, it's your fight. You don't take that person's pace. If they're moving slow, you move fast. If they're a fighter, you box them. If you always go for the opposite. Don't let anyone put you in their box. All right? Okay, that's enough of the lectures. But I do care and I do want the best for you. So I will be banging on. I will be telling you, go for your runs. Did you do this? Did you do your cool down? Are you stretching? And it's only because I care, and that's why, okay? Are you keeping count? I have totally lost myself here. Let's go into those jacks. And no matter what I say here, guys, it shouldn't impact what you're doing, okay? It's just background noise. If I'm giving you a positive message and you want to take that on board, that's totally up to you. You don't have to listen, you don't have to agree. You just have to push through and get that work in. That's why we're here, all right? Keep pushing, get lower down if you can. This is going to work into your shoulders as well. It's a nice stretch out there. Lengthen through the hands, the fingers are going to the opposite side of the room, and then you're coming all the way back up. Ooh, you might feel this in your triceps as well. More than your core. Just keep pushing, keep rocking it. And advance any way you can. If you think you can advance that exercise and make it more beneficial for yourself, do it. This is one of the easier rounds actually. Maybe if I stop talking, I'll be able to breathe better. Round 2, done. 4 more to go. So grab your water, this time we are up. We have agility. So in and out, fast feet, out, out, in, out, out, in. Let's go for 20 there, just because it is gonna go quite quickly. And then we have rotating jumps. Oh, I love this one. Not that I don't like the jumps, but this is quite a fun way to do it. So it's basically just like a long jump, as far as you can jump. One leg is coming back first. You're going to swing, jump, land on both feet, rotate it round. Remember what leg you started with. It should be opposite. We do it like that. So it's always going to be the outside leg you're moving. But first we've got those agility, fast feet here. If you want to go forward here as well, totally up to you. Otherwise, start nice and wide, in, out, out. And you can move this up and down. And you're going for 20, just because this is going to go quite quickly. Don't worry if you miss a step, just keep going. It's all about movement. Quick feet. Don't lose your balance on your toes the whole time. And then we go straight into those long jumps. So just use the space you have around you. You don't have to have a big amount of space. Even if you just got the length of a mat, that is perfect for this. One leg comes up, swing the arms, hop it down. There you go. That's it. That is exactly it. Just 10 of these, and then you're back to your fast feet. So coordination, balance. Land nice and light on your feet. We don't want to, there's no elephants in the room. All right, we don't do that over here. Make sure you get your 10. Keep counting. If you lose count, just aim for 3 or 4 more. But try not to stop short of that 10. 10 or more. Keep it going. Lift that foot up, don't just tap it back like I did there. Don't get lazy, don't get sloppy with it. If you need to readjust at any time, do it. We want quality over quantity. That's why we go for these AMRAP sets as well, guys. Because you can work at your own pace and you can go so that you're getting the quality of movement in your body that we want. All right? These ones don't have to be super intense. It's more focused on your strength and stability in one side. And it's a little bit of cardio, but not too intense. That's coming up. We've got that on our last set. How many have we done there? Keep moving. Just keep moving. On your toes. Just look directly at the floor in front of you. If you've got something you can spot that's not moving, that will help you to focus. And then if you want to start moving with it, you can go there. Again, intensify any way that works for you. And you can try these single legs with any movement that you do. So when you do your burpees, you can do single leg burpees to make it a little bit more challenging for yourself. I hate burpees, they're the worst. And it's one that I used to do a lot of. I used to do about 50 burpees every day. It's all about practice. Whatever you do the most is what you become most comfortable with. So keep training, keep pushing in the direction that you want to go in, and it will happen. Maybe not when you want it to, but it will just all fall together at once, out of nowhere. You could be training for 2-3 years, and one day it just clicks, and your movements come together, and you just feel like it fits, you know? The worst thing is feeling like an imposter, like you don't belong there or you don't deserve it. But if you put this work in and you're doing everything you can, then it will happen for you, I promise you. All right? We're taking it back down. We have a boat hold. So back flat on the floor, legs up, arms are raised, and we're going to be pulsing it here. Pulse it for 10, 9, 8, and then we're going to go for opposite hand reaches down. Okay, so just pulse it there. You can put your hands in coffin position if you're ready to die. Otherwise, hands can come overhead, that's slightly harder, down by your sides, and just little pulses here. We don't want to be flapping around. Nice, slow and controlled with those movements. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reach. Oh, opposite hands. Ooh. If you need to go into a seated position, you can do that as well. I think I'm going to go here and just reach there. Again, this is working your hip flexors too. A lot of core exercises will. So 10, and back to that boat hold. This is going to get tough. I'm feeling it already. If you are struggling there, take it down and pulse it here. I don't know what your training schedule's like, guys, but just push as much as you can for what you're able to right now. If you're training later tonight and you've got your runs and you've got your strength training and you've got a full day ahead of you, you don't want to wear yourself to the point of exhaustion where you're doing yourself more harm than good, because more training is not always better. It's easy to make yourself tired from training. It's harder to get the results you want from actually doing things correctly. So slow down if you need to. Take it back for yourself if you need to. I'm going to with this one because I do a lot of core work in general with my overall schedule. I do a lot of strength training. You can check out the other videos as well. I don't generally post my sort of average day because real training is boring. You know, no one wants to watch the same thing over and over again, and that's what my strength training is. I train legs 3 times a week, chest, upper body twice a week, and it's the same routine for 3 months. That's what I do. So I wanted to make this program so that you have variety and you're working through your full body. These are great. You can't go wrong with full body workouts. For strength, conditioning and endurance. You will see some of the same exercises, but just different variations as we go through, and we will have progressions. So for example, the first week will be the same as the last, but we will have add-ons. So it's not going to be exactly the same because you will have advanced. Your fitness will have improved by then if you keep on with the program. All right. And for those of you who are here for it, you're going to see how that works, because you'll see how differently I move at the end of the month to what I am now, doing the same things. And you will too. So just keep at it and rest. All right. Last one. 4 minutes of movement. We are just going to be bouncing on our toes. Wait, hang on. We're there already, guys. Our 30 minutes is almost up. I can't believe it. All right, we need to up the ante tomorrow. We are going to increase the intensity because this is not it. So, last round through. Only 4 minutes of work. Excuse me, I did just eat about half an hour ago. We're going to be just bouncing on our toes. That's it. Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. 1, 2. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bouncing there. That's it. We'll go there for the first 2 minutes, and then the last 2 minutes is just going to be head movements. So we're just going to be stepping. All right. I'll let you know when you're halfway through so you can switch to the next exercise, but I'm going to be here rocking it with you anyway. If you want to add other movements in, but also just staying on your toes the whole time, keep your guard up, and then when you're ready to go, and then back. Move it round. When you're ready, that's it. Move it round. If you want to add in any other shots, you can. Just keep it bouncing. That's the main focus, is to keep moving the whole time. And then stop when you hit your shots, so you can get that power in. Any shots you want here. Go for 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, hook. But keep it basic. Just focus on those basic movements. What you learn at the bottom will take you to the top. That's the truth. It's always just the fundamentals, the foundation. That's your base. Then you can fancy it up later. Play around, you know. So just keep it here. I need to keep a check on that clock. I've got a timer on the phone. Breathe deep. If you're seasoned boxers, this is light work. Nothing. A little bit of movement. Just we have, I can't see, I've gone blind. 24, I'm not quite sure. Let me pull it down just to have a little look. Keep bouncing on your toes, keep moving. We've gone past our 2 minutes. Let's move into the head movement here, guys. All right, so this is not cardio intense at all. If you want to do it bouncing and go there, you can. You can bring that hand up as well to cover as you go, as you slip either side. So I don't know where you're at in your boxing. If you want to keep it moving and just get the cardio aspect in, you can do that. Otherwise, you can go here, Totally up to you for this one, but get that head movement in. Muscle memory. We want these movements to be part of our pattern, to be part of our inventory, if you like, that are just there, that they come as second nature to us. So when we see that shot come in, we're able to move quickly. Yeah? All right. Not such a big step out though, because otherwise you're going to lose your balance. Just a little movement there. And then that gives you options. You have angles then. But we'll come back to this later. We are going to add on. Keep moving. Nice. That can't be it. Did we get through all of them? I think we did, guys. All right, grab water. Let's call the leg lift, plank jacks. Agility, boat holds. That's it, guys. 6, 7, 28, 29. No, it can't be. We've missed one off. All right, we do have another one, all right. I was thinking, what's happening here? All right, let me just show you. We'll just run through. This is more technical. No cardio involvement here. It's going to be nice and easy. Courtesy of Coach Paolo at Selby Centre, where I box myself. Fantastic coach, great team down there. Let's go and I'll show you just some basic movements that we do. It doesn't matter what level you get to, it always comes back to the base. So these are things that we will do on a regular basis, regardless whatever level you're at, it does not matter, okay? So get into your boxing stance, guys. Lift that back heel so you have freedom of movement there. And we're gonna go for a step back first. So nice, easy one, step back and you're there, all right? So, bam. That's it. And then come back to position. Step back, that's it. Step back. We'll go for a few more here. You can do this with the bouncing as well, but let's get that movement in first. Let's bank that movement. So step back, you're not bringing your feet all the way together. You are coming slightly together. So if someone's coming towards you and you need to create that distance, bam, bam, there you go. Take that. All right. Let's go 2 more. This time we're going to add on. So we'll have our little step back, and then we're going forward for a 1, 1, 2. That's it. Nice and easy. And then you can come back. Have you got it, guys? How are we doing? Let me slow it right down. This is something you should be doing as well, even if you're comfortable with the movement. It's nice to slow it down and just really connect those movements so you've got them up here, because the brain takes a little bit longer to catch up. Your body can go through so much. We already know this. You can put your body through hell, but it takes a little bit longer for it to register up here. And that's why it's nice sometimes to just really slow it down so you bank that movement. You've got that in your arsenal. And you're doing it correctly as well. You can really focus on the rotation. Again, create that muscle memory for yourself. Step back. 1, 1, 2, rotating through there. As your arm comes up, it's covering your face, nice and straight down the middle. You'll see a lot of people go for their go for a straight punch and they go out to, you're not going to connect, you're not going to get the power through your punch like that. You need to go straight down the middle. So if that means you have to angle your body off to get that shot, that's what you do. There's no use of you trying to go for like an angled shot that's not going to connect. You need to go straight down the middle. So if you need to move out the way, do that there. You can do that. All right, let's add on one more time. Let's go for that step back. There. 1, 1, 2, step out and back. Let me come back so you can see me. So we've got our step back. 1, 1, 2, step out to the side, slip, and then you're coming back through. Let's just go one more there. Our time is up, guys. We'll go one more, and this is something you can go away and practice by yourself if you haven't done it before, or even if you have, it's still good to practice. So let's go one more time, just so you can see. I'm looking at you this time. Always look at your opponent. Okay, in your boxing stance, step it back. There, see that rotation? Nice straight arm. And then we're going for a 1, 1, 2 with a little step there, as you've seen. Step out to the side, slip, your head is off that center line, and then you can come back with your backhand. Just like that. Well done. I'm proud of you guys. Tomorrow we are going to pick it up. It's going to be intense, so prepare yourself for that. And I look forward to seeing you guys. Thank you for being here. Love you.